Recording in progress.
Alright, let's go with the next chapter, bachcho. Set off and carry forward of losses. Okay, we have covered all the heads of income. We have covered bachcho clubbing also now. Yes, everybody, clubbing also is completely over. Now we talk about the next concept, carry forward and set off of losses. First of all, can we club losses also? Yes, we can bachcho also club losses. Correct, Ilya? Yes, we can. Just like we can club income, we can also bachcho club losses. Fine, everybody till here? Okay. So losses, understand, means there is more expenditure compared to income. There is more bachcho expenditure compared to income. So if at all I check all the heads of income, just for the sake of discussion, है ना? What about salaries? What about bachcho loss from salary? Tell me. There is no concept of loss from salary. At times in some firms, this is the first question asked. From which head of income you can set off the loss of salary? And students are confused. They say, we don't know, sir, we were not taught this. Because there is a basic flaw in understanding that you should know. There can be no loss in the income from salaries. Have you heard anybody, bachcho, any time, I am working in this company and I am making loss? In fact, bachcho, salary is a pure profit. Whatever you are getting, bachcho, is entirely, fully, in fact, as in it will be taxable. Fully means as per the calculations and as per the given deduction, but still, you can't claim anything else from the salary income, any expenditure. Now, just for the sake of example, let us say, bachcho, I am into teaching, I am into a profession, so I am not an employee. But all the expenditure, laptop, internet, whatever, iPad, notes, even my bike, let us say for the example, petrol, expenditure, food also, okay, or the parties which I give you, all of that, bachcho, I can claim as expenditure. That will be allowed because it's wholly and exclusively for the purpose of business, or you can say profession. Yes, we can put it as sales promotion, or you can say we can put it as what, for the purpose of business only. Yeah, obviously allowed. I don't have to prove it to anybody that this party was for what purpose. I'm just saying it can be allowed. No, you are not there, so how can I give you party? No, any treats or anything like that, you know? Or the events. At times, big academies also have big events. So all of that, bachcho, is obviously allowed as a business expenditure. Now that same is not allowed for salary person, the person who earns salary. Any expenditure he does, bachcho, that is not allowed to be reduced from his salary income. Understood, everybody? So that's why we normally say there is no concept of loss from salary. Clear till here? No concept of loss from salary. Loss from house property. Tell me, allowed? I mean, not allowed, but is there a concept of loss from house property? Can there be? Is it possible? Absolutely, yes, possible. But can you tell me the case or the event why it will result into loss? SOP, correct. Self-occupied property, what else? Even if for let out or deemed to be let out. Deemed to be let out also. Yes, very good, Mansi. The loss results bachcho mainly because of 24B. Yes, correct, Khushbu. Interest on borrowed capital. 24B. Yes, everybody will hear. Then if at all you remember, there was a ceiling limit of 24B, 2 lakhs rupees and all of that. Okay? Alright. Then third head of income, your PGPP, business and profession. Definitely, bachcho, loss possible. Quite, that is because that is a normal business or profession, your expenditure is more than income. Or let me say, even if in the books there is there can be a loss. Even if in the books there can be a loss, but because of disallowances, that loss gets converted into profit. Do you remember something? In P&L or income and expenditure account, there is a loss. But all the expenditures in your P&L, all the expenditure, we are disallowing a lot. So that the profit, the loss will get converted into, in fact, profit. Some calculation also we had done that way, okay? Fine, everybody? Or reverse way around, but again very rare. But let me just give you a very simple example. If the depreciation bachcho as per books is 100, if the depreciation bachcho as per books is 100 and the depreciation as per income tax is 900, then obviously your profit will reduce substantially. So profit may also get converted into loss because of your income tax computation. Quite possible. Clear till here everybody? Yes? So loss is definitely possible. Then we come to capital gain, long term capital loss, short term capital loss. है ना? When sale consideration is less than your cost of acquisition or index cost of acquisition. Simple till here? Everybody okay? And lastly, IOS. Again, a very rare case, okay, that whichever incomes you are not taxing under PGBP, you are allowed to show it under IOS. Remember, everybody? I think we had done that example of machinery, furniture given on rent that you can show under IOS if you are not showing under PGBP. And again, if you remember section 57 and 58, deductions allowed and deductions not allowed, even from IOS income. So expenditures incurred for that IOS income will also be allowed as deduction. So there can be a very rare cases where you have losses also in IOS. Clear till here all of you? Now understand, whenever we have income, that is profit, final computation I'm talking about, okay? Net taxable income, NTI. If that is positive, then we have to pay tax on the same. It is special rates of tax or normal rates of tax. Correct till here? If my taxes paid is more, I can claim it as refund also. Correct? But when it is a case of loss, okay, but when it is a case of loss, the department is, or the income tax law is good in a way that obviously common sense, they don't tax, or there will be no tax payable in case of loss. But not just that, that loss is also allowed to be carried forward and set off in the subsequent year. Okay? Now just for the sake of example, we are not going ahead too much, but let us say I have 100 rupees profit in a year. I have 100 rupees profit in a year. So I'll tax it 30%, whatever that tax rate may be. It may be there. Then subsequently, let us say I have 40 rupees loss in another year. Correct till here everybody? So obviously in this case I am not paying taxes. Now understand. In the subsequent year, I have 200 rupees profit. Okay? So if at all I look at this as one single events or one single years, then logically, or if at all I separate all the years together, I will say okay, 200 is taxable. Correct till here? Because we are looking at every year separately. But the law is right now obviously in favor of the assessee, that even if there is loss in one particular year and in that year you are not paying taxes, obviously that is allowed to be carried forward in the next year and set off from the profits of the subsequent year. Are you getting my point? It is a good thing or a bad thing? Obviously a good thing for the assessee. The assessee will pay taxes on 160 rupees. 160 whatever that lakhs or crore, it can be anything. Understood here everybody? Yes, so it is a good thing for the assessee. So loss is a good thing for the assessee. That's why it is a bad thing for the department. That's why it is a very big bad thing for the department. Now all the startups company, just imagine that, startup companies. Some of them are also listed now. Zomato is listed now. Zomato, Paytm, etc. I don't know. I think they are making losses only. Okay. But all of them are making heavy losses. Are you getting my point? Heavy losses. Correct, Indrajit? And obviously they are not paying taxes. And forget about that. Someday in future they will make maybe profit. Even Byju's for that example. Not listed I think. But still making thousands of crores of losses. It will be subsequently what will they do? Once they start making profit, they will accumulate all last 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever that is, losses into the year of profit. And again, as it is, they will not pay taxes. For next 2-3 years maybe, even if they convert into profit. Got it till here everybody? Yeah? So, okay, fine. So, understand. There can be income from all 5 heads of income. Okay? But losses, only 4 heads of income. Agree till here all of you? Income from all 5 heads of income possible, but losses will only be from 4 heads. From salary you cannot have loss. Correct till here? So which losses we can adjust? Set off means what bacho? Adjust against each other's head of income. Very important now. Okay? Which losses we can adjust? Thank you Sumit. Which losses I can adjust from the same head of income as well as other heads of income, that we need to check. And for how many years I can carry forward those losses, bachcho, even that needs to be checked. Clear till here, all of you? Yes, I think Nitin was mentioning specified business loss, correct? Because that concept we had done. And this was part of your PGPP chapter, you know, that I told you specified business loss, bachcho, can be set off only against specified business income. Clear till here, everybody? You know? I have not even gone into discussion, anything, okay? But if you remember, don't write down anything. If you remember, we had done chapter bachcho HP, house property, है ना? And if you all remember, there used to be many properties. Property number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In one single question, okay? In one single question, there are 5 properties. Okay, everybody? And but please now pay attention. There might be a case, or there may be a case that here we had income, that is profit. Okay? But let us say these two were our SOP, for example, okay? And here we had loss. Are you getting my point or no, everybody? Okay? So let us say there's income from 3 properties, but loss from 2 properties, but I'm talking of the same assessee. I'm talking about the same assessee. So you did not realize that time when we were doing that chapter. Why? What we did that time was, bachcho, we just took total income or no? Did we take total income or no? That means whatever were positives and whatever were negative, we adjusted against each other and we found out net income, positive or negative. Did you realize what you did? Did you understand what you did actually? You, bachcho, have done Setoff, correct? Of your loss-making properties, let us say loss-making house property with profit-making house property. But importantly, bachcho, what you have done is within the head of income. Within the head of income, you have done the adjustment. Is it okay, everybody? Did you understand or no? Kushbu understood? Akshay? Clear? Sumit? Indrajit? Got it all of you till here? Within the head of income, you have done the adjustment. So whatever happens within the head or within basically, that is called as intra. I-N-T-R-A, intra. That we will also cover in the concept of GST also, okay? Intrastate and interstate, that we will do. But whatever you do within, you might have done maybe in school competitions or school matches. Intra-classroom, intra-class or inter-class. Now intra means what? Within the classroom or within the class. Inter-class means against some other classes. May possible? Understood earlier? Or intra-school competition means what? Within the school there is a competition. And inter-school means what? There is competition between the schools. Clear? So when we are doing bachcho within the head of income, it is intra. Okay, adjustment. Clear earlier, everybody? Okay? So let us say, just pay attention just for the sake of example. Let us say bachcho, we have 2 lakhs rupees loss from house property. Is it okay? 2 lakhs rupees loss from house property. Fine. And that assessee is also having a salary income. Let us say bachcho of rupees 12 lakhs. Yes, still here. If I write down my GTI as rupees 10 lakhs, now here bachcho, what am I doing? Tell me. Am I adjusting one head of income with another head of income or no? I am adjusting bachcho one head of income's loss with other heads of income's profit. Clear earlier, everybody? Profit means, yeah, profit, positive. Understood? This will be called as what then? Inter-head adjustment. Clear, everybody? This is called as what? Intra. It is intra-source of income. Source is the same, source of income or heads of income. And this, but what this adjustment is what? Inter-head of income. Clear till here? Fine? Then, that's how we have to see all these cases. How much it is allowed intra and how much it is allowed inter. Clear? That's it. So simple. I mean, you just have to not by heart, but yes, remember which is allowed to be set up from which. Write down the chapter number or chapter name. Currently our chapter number what? 11. Na? Carry forward. And set off of losses. Indrajit, okay till here? Carry forward and set off of losses. This chapter also will be very easy for you. Not that tough again. It is little tricky, but if your concepts are quite clear, you'll like this chapter in fact. Okay? Can we go ahead, everybody? So, ready? Carry forward and Setoff of losses. Okay? Chalo. So I'll directly बच्चों come to these two concepts I told you, inter head of income and intra. चलेगा? All of you clear till here? I'll just write down for you. चलो write down. Intra head adjustment means loss is set off from income from the same head of income. Correct, all of you? From the same head of income. That is intra. If you go, that is within. And inter है बच्चों inter head adjustment loss is set off from different head of income. From different, or you can say other head of income, है ना? Point लिया, all of you? Done, everybody? Done? Tell me that example we had done in PGBP, specified business loss can be set off only against specified business income, was what case? It was intra or inter? Specified business loss can be set off against only specified business income. It is intra only because it is still both the incomes are under PGBP only, na? PGBP. Correct? Fine. But if I adjust बच्चों house property loss with salary, that is inter head adjustment. ठीक है? चलो. Come back to the chapter, or you can say textbook. 71B. Finally, 71B, important. Pay attention now. Loss from house property. Okay? Loss from house property. Ready? Such loss can be set off against income from any also other heads of income. That also bacho even salary. Okay? Basically HP loss. Now when I say HP loss, bacho the computed figure of HP is loss. Now the computed figure. That means the final figure from that head of income is loss. Yeah, na? That means even if after adjusting within the head of income there is a loss. Adjusting bacho within the head of income there is still loss. Then I have to go outside. It is basically first you will prioritize, or first you will always check from the same head of income. You will check bachu in the same head of income, and even in the same head of income there is no availability to set off. Then you will go bachu in the other heads of income. Clear till here? So first priority self always. Got it? All right. So HP loss can be set off against any other income. Now when I say bacho common sense, HP loss bacho how many heads of income is available to it to set off? 4. Because HP itself is loss, na? So it can go outside where? 4 places. Where? Salary, PGBP, CG, IOS. Clear? Now, the balance loss shall be. That means what? Even after adjusting with other heads of income, there is still bacho balance loss in house property. Okay? even after adjusting with the other heads of income, there is still बच्चों loss in house property. It can be carried forward for 8 years. It can be बच्चों carried forward for 8 years. Got it till here, all of you? Next 8 years. That means the year of loss, the year in which actually the loss is incurred, that loss बच्चों carried forward up to 8 years. In company law also बच्चों everything, everywhere you're seeing the, you can say adjustment is for total 8 years, next 8 years, है ना? Filing of return within the due date is not required. That means if at all you want to carry forward, see all the computation where you show all everything in income tax return. So even to set off or basically carry forward to the next year, carry forward, na? But so then for that you should show the balance in the current year, na? Then first show the balance of loss. That means there is a loss existing. So you have to show that loss where in the income tax return, but not any time. Normally you should file. Normally, but what should happen? You will show it in the income tax return. So for the house property loss to be carried forward, income tax return need not be filed within the due date. Yes, Gaurav, after income tax. Okay, everybody? Means what? Even if you don't file house property return, pay attention. Even if you don't file income tax return up to some due date, ROI due date, still you are eligible to carry forward the losses. Because same thing but you will see in other heads of income or other losses that we have to file our return within due date. That we will see later on. Okay, everybody? Something like this we will have later on. But basically HP loss, I'll tell you very practically. HP loss is one of the most common loss. Okay? You will see any regular, let us say regular person who is doing a salary income and who has a property, house property, till the time he retires, or at least for the next 15 to 20 years, there will always be bachcho house property loss. Why? Generally, again, normally, a person can have one property. He can have more, but I'm saying normally, on an average. He's having bachcho one house property, he's happy with that. Hai na? And that he's paying interest. It is SOP, self-occupied property. And he keeps on bachcho paying interest. What will happen? Definitely bachcho loss. Are you getting my point, everybody? Hai na? So it is one of the most common forms of loss. Clear, everybody? Chalo. In the subsequent years, that means in the future years, it shall be set off against income from HP only, but that also without any limit. See, within the same head of income, there is no monetary limit. I am repeating, within the same head of income, there is no monetary limit. Okay? Of how much you can adjust, 1 lakh, 1 crore, 10 crore of house property with house property. Okay? And assessee shall not be entitled to set off such loss of more than rupees 2 lakhs against income under the other heads in the year of loss. Let me write down PY. I am not writing AY, I am writing PY. Yes, still here? Don't write down anything. But there is HP income and there is also HP loss. Okay, in the current year. There is HP income as well as HP loss. Can you set off without any monetary limit? Yes. You can set up again within HP without any monetary limit. Clear? But in the year of loss, that means in the current year, let us say I am having loss, I can adjust against other heads of income. Which heads of income? All bachcho. Salary, PGBP, CG, IOS. How much? Look at these words. How much bachcho? Not more than 2 lakh rupees. Not more than bachcho. How much? 2 lakh rupees. Basically, understand now. Please understand. Salary, I was telling you so many times. Salary is a pure profit. Means it is taxable. Hai na? We can't reduce anything. But if at all house property, there is a loss. How much maximum? Let us say house property loss is 3 lakhs. How much I can adjust against salary? Only 2 lakhs. Basically, just look at this point of view. When you adjust loss from one head of income with other head of income, When you adjust loss from one head of income with another head of income, am I not reducing taxable income? I am reducing bachcho some other income, na? So is it a good thing or a bad thing for the department? Definitely bachcho bad thing for the department. That's why they have put a kind of a monetary limit now. Just a couple of years back they had put that maximum you can set off from other heads of income only 2 lakh rupees. Got it clear all of you? Yes? Fine everybody? Then next one, ready everybody? Let us come to very simple. So salary, there can be no loss. Agreed everybody? House property, just now we have seen 71B, na? Everyone okay till here? Loss from HP also we have covered. Theek? Now let us just check quickly, simply your PGBP loss. But in PGBP bachcho, also you can have different types. Speculative loss, speculative transactions, properly bachcho you are trading, hai na? Or contracts, F&O, futures and options. Loss from specified business income, loss from specified business, that also we have covered already in case of PGBP, but that is also there. Now apart from these two special losses, any other loss bachcho, we'll just simply call it as normal business loss. Now what is normal business loss? Which is not a specified business and which is also bachcho not a speculative business. Are you getting my point, all of you? Or any kind of trading or any kind of business or a profession loss also. Understood or no? Indrajit, online, whoever are there, Sumit, Gaurav, clear? Nitin, Mansi, Kushbu, Akshay. Let's go ahead. Speculative means what? Futures and options. We have here to do futures and options. What example I had given you if you remember? Speculative. We have discussed this little bit. Speculation. F&O is there. But I had given you an example of this. Intraday. And mainly bachcho, one of the most important words I will say for speculative is bachcho, non-delivery. Is what? Non-delivery. What do you mean by non-delivery? You are buying and selling a commodity or you are trading in the commodity without delivery. Remember or no? We discussed this or no? Intraday bachcho we have discussed, I think. You are not the shares are not coming in your account as such, but still you are buying and selling shares. Hai ki nahi? Clear? Can I go ahead everybody? So normal business loss. Normal. Any other business or profession loss. Check. What about within the same head of income? It can be set off against any business income. Even bachcho speculative. What is it saying? You can set off normal business loss with any other business income. Same head of income allowed. Clear? Then, what about other heads of income? All other heads of income except salary. Because bachcho PGBP, pay attention, you are allowed to put anything as expenditure, business expenditure. So it can also result into losses. Are you getting my point, everybody? Losses. And that is the reason, one of the important reasons they don't allow all other heads of income to be set off against salary. Acha, tell me bacho, which head of income we can reduce from salary? Which head of income's loss we can reduce from salary? House property bacho we have seen just now. Hai na? House property. Clear everybody? Okay? And if you look at your all other heads of income say no to salary. I mean, say no means what? They cannot be adjusted against salary income. Okay? Ready everybody? So check. Other normal business loss. It can be set off against any other head of income except salary. So PGBP normal business loss can be adjusted against salary? No. Against house property? Yes. Against CG? Yes. Against IOS also? Clear? All of you? How many years we can carry forward after the year of loss? 8 years. It can be carry forward for 8 years. Final year? Filing of ROI within due date is necessary. It should be filed within due date for it to be carried forward in the next year. To be carried forward in the next years. Final year? What about set off in the future years or subsequent years? Again, it can set off only against the same head of income. Even speculative or even 35 speculative or 35 AD income. Yes, still here? Speculative, even speculative as well as 35 AD. Okay, everybody? Same. Was it the same concern in house property also? Check in house property also. What happens in the future year? That means you have carried forward, now. Then in the next year, what happens? Tell me here. If I give you the same example. PY. I am writing PY. 22-23 there was house property loss of 3 lakhs. And you can adjust your salary 2 lakhs. Agreed? So house property loss carry forward is how much now? 1 lakh. This 1 lakh in the next year, can I set it off against salary? Akshay, Mansi, Khushbu, Nitin, Indrajit? No. The answer is no. Check here. Why? The carried forward HP loss. The carried forward HP loss in the subsequent year can be set off only against, check. Subsequent means what? Future years, na? Now future years, I am talking of from whose point of view? The carried forward loss. Okay, it can be set off against HP income only. Are you getting my point? Pay attention, I'll repeat. Pay attention, I'll repeat. In the year of loss, you give first priority to the same head of income. Correct? Then even if there is a balance loss, then I go to the other heads of income. After adjustments, there is still loss remaining. Then I carry it forward. Okay? Now the loss carried forward, okay, can be adjusted only against the same head of income. The carried forward loss cannot be adjusted against other heads of income. Are you understanding? Got the difference? Khushbu understood, Akshay? Clear? Everybody okay till here? Fine. Ready all of you? We'll go ahead. Okay. Is it the same logic but also in PGBP? Normal business loss. Check. Normal business loss. Same thing. What? It can be set off only against business income or even speculative income. But the same head of income in the subsequent years. Fine? Next one. Continuity of business to set off loss in the subsequent years. Can I set off normal business loss against specified income? Can I set off normal business loss against specified income? Yes or no? Look at the textbook you have in front of you. I can. In the current year as well as subsequent years. Arey haan. But bachcho, in future, if my normal business itself is closed, in future, my normal business is bachcho closed. Are you getting my point, all of you? Yeah? That is still allowed. If the loss is getting carried forward, if the loss is bachcho getting carried forward, hai na? I am allowed to carry forward for 8 years, bachcho. I am allowed to bachcho carry forward for 8 years. And after bachcho fourth year, bachcho, the business is closed. Still I am eligible to bachcho carry forward for next 4 years, even if the business is closed. Because I may have other businesses from which I can set off. Are you getting my point or no? Let us say, bachcho, I am a trader in cotton. And there was a loss in cotton business. But I am also a trader in steel business. Okay, so if at all I close my cotton business, I have the loss carried forward of cotton business, I can set it off against bachcho steel business. Clear? So continuity of business in future years is not some kind of condition. Understood everybody? Indrajit got it? All of you okay till here? If steel business also close, then some third business if at all you have, then you can carry forward. I mean you can set off. If you don't have any business, then after 8 years it will lapse. The loss will lapse. Means what? You can't adjust. You know? Got it? Can we go ahead everybody? Chalo. Let us do question number 3. Very simple question. Can we start bachcho? Question number 3. Question number 3. Ready? Mr. A submits the following particulars pertaining to AY 23-24. Income from salary. Now these are all computed figures. Okay, these are bachcho computed. Take it as computed. Loss from SOP, business loss, and bank FD interest received. IOS. How many heads of income? 4 heads of income. Salary profit obviously, HP loss, PGPP loss, IOS income, profit basically. Yes, compute taxable income for Mr. A, of Mr. A for AY 23-24. Yes, still all of you? Let's write down. A simple table bachcho will prepare. This will help you a lot. Loss and income. Okay, ready everybody? Wherever we have profit, you'll write in the row over here, sorry, column wise. So I'm writing bachcho salary income. And then I have HP loss. And then I have PGPP loss. So I'm writing a normal business loss. Okay? And I have bachcho income from other sources, IOS. I'm writing in bracket interest because it is not a casual income, no? It is not a casual income. Fine? Done till all of you? Simply bachcho tell me. Now just try to understand this table. I'll give you time again for writing. HP loss and salary. Tell me the combo. Allowed or not allowed? Can I set off HP loss from salary income? Yes or no? Can I set off HP loss from IOS? I just want yes or no currently. Allowed? Also bachcho allowed. है ना? Okay till here? Everyone done? Can I set off normal business loss against salary? Can I set up normal business loss against IOS? Allowed. Any doubt? Ask me now. If at all you did not know from where to find the answer. I have just taken the table which we have done today. है ना? चलेगा? Can we go ahead? Ready? चलो. Certain computation of taxable income of Mr. A for AY 23-24. Finally, your particulars rupees. So we are not changing the format of calculation. Ready, everybody? Computation of taxable income of Mr. A. What do we write when I want to write computation of taxable income? What is my priority? My priority is to write profits or my priority is to write losses? What we should do till now? Income. That is profits. Correct, Ilya? From that profits, if I can reduce something, I'll reduce. Okay? Clear, Ilya? Chalo. So I'm not going to make a separate head of income only for loss cases. No. If I can adjust, I'll adjust. I'm not going to write a separate head of income for only losses. My only intention is about profits. Clear? So first one. Income from salaries. है ना बच्चों? Income from salaries. How much? 4 lakhs. Now I am writing बच्चों in inner column. Why? Because I can see something here written as allowed. That means I can reduce. है ना बच्चों? And what I can reduce बच्चों? Less HP loss. How much I have HP loss? 70,000. What is the limit बच्चों? If at all you remember, 2 lakhs. But I am setting off only बच्चों up to 70,000. Now, can I set off any other thing from salary? No. So बच्चों salary income I can now take it in outer column. I hope this much is clear. Fine, na? $3,30,000. Okay, everybody? Second. What is the other income I have? FD interest or income from other sources? $80,000 बच्चों inner column. Now check IOS. Now it allows both HP loss as well as normal business loss. But HP loss is fully absorbed now. HP loss is बच्चों fully absorbed now. So who remains? Normal business loss. So less normal business loss. Use common sense. But how much can I set off? Normal business loss is 1 lakh. How much will I set off? 80,000. I can't set off much more than the profit or income. Fine, everybody. This is my total income. $3,30,000. Okay, all of you? 3,30,000. Notes. This note we have to compulsory write down, okay? When it comes to, and let me tell you, question number 4 or 5, whenever you have in the income tax in that paper, it is specifically asked only for clubbing of income and carry forward set off. Several questions are asked. Okay, so these chapters are important, even the TDS chapter which we are going to do. Separate question, direct separate question is there on these concepts. Okay, now can you tell me which loss we could not adjust fully, how much and for how many years we will need to carry forward? Remember now, this has to be the notes. Which loss bachcho? Normal business loss. How much still remaining to be set off? 20,000 rupees. Right till here, all of you? Agreed? Still remaining the balance. And how many years which we will carry forward? Next 8 years. Right now. For next 8 years. Done? Online all okay? Online walo, YouTube, Indrajit, Sumit, Gaurav. ठीक है? Can I go ahead everybody? Are you all there? Now, so I have covered bacho what? House property. We have covered bacho also normal business loss. Okay everybody? Chalo. So just understand what are speculative transactions. Speculative loss. Understand first of all. Speculation is also bacho by the way a business loss only. Speculation is business, okay? By the way, speculation bachcho cannot be your capital gain. Remember the bachcho example of trader, है ना? So we are always going to call speculative as a business loss, okay? But the only thing is that bachcho it is a special loss, okay? Because it deals with non-delivery transactions. Yes, still here all of you? I think we have also done that concept of speculative transaction. I think in CA Foundation also you have in law contract act, है ना? That you entering into a contract for future price, because there can be increment or there can be also decrease in prices. Remember, I think we had discussed. I don't remember we have done this cases or no. But in CA Foundation law it is also there. In economics also you have, okay. Could we remember something, Mansi, Akshay? Speculative contract. You understand now? Basically, you are finalizing the price right now for a future transaction. Can I call it as an agreement to sell? Simple or no, bachu? Can I call it as agreement to sell? That after future goods you had in this solar goods and at and all, that after 6 months, I agree to buy at XYZ rate. After 6 months. Now, actually, after 6 months, the rate might have gone up or down. Both parties do not know. That's why, bacho, it is beneficial, bacho, in a way right now for both the parties. That is why or how you enter into the transaction. Chalega? Speculative. So, check. Transaction in which a contract for purchase or sale of any commodities, stocks, shares is periodically and ultimately settled. Otherwise than by actual delivery. When you go and you do bacho basics of F&O, futures and options. You also have in bacho yours, I think FM, subject of FM, financial management. Maybe in CA Inter or final, so definitely you have. Or even if you go on YouTube, basics of F&O, you'll understand. Okay? I think you have also done, no, I'm not going yet into details. But if I have actual rupees 1 lakh with me, and I buy shares, है ना बच्चों? How much money is blocked? My बच्चों rupees 1 lakh is blocked, and the shares worth rupees 1 lakh are sitting with me. Clear all of you? But in my demat account. but I can also enter into some only transactions, only speculative transactions. Okay, I am only interested in the fluctuation of price. That's it. Okay, so let us say I buy a contract, some price of rupees, let us say 18. Okay, right now bachcho going at rupees 18, and I have entered into this contract saying that I will sell it at rupees what, 20. Clear all of you? So you all, let us say bachcho, you already entered into a contract saying that I will sell at rupees 20. Clear? I will sell at rupees 20. So you were actually not much interested in the shares. You are interested in the price of the share. Are you getting my point? So instead of buying shares, you are buying a contract. You are buying an option to sell. You are buying an option to sell at rupees 20. That in the market, if the price is shown rupees 20, I will sell it off, and I'll make that profit of 2 rupees. I bought it at rupees 18, and I have bought basically the option to sell at rupees 20. So I make a profit of rupees 2 per share. Clear? All of you? Alright. These are your speculative income, and in that scenario, you may also have speculative loss. Okay, everybody? Same thing. That you had the option to buy it, to sell at rupees 20, but that share did not go in rupees 20 price, whatever, or the contract. It remained at 19 rupees only. Okay, it came down, but you never got the option to sell. Okay. Got it, bachcho? All of you okay till here? Let's start. Let's understand about speculative transaction, speculative loss. Okay, 73, clear cut given to us. A separate section 73. Enter source. It can be set up only against speculative income. Similar to bachcho what? Specified business income. है ना? Because it is a special type of income, the loss will also be bachcho adjusted only against that source of income. Clear, everybody? Can I go ahead, everybody? Look at the case. Inter head itself, bachcho, there is a restriction or no? Inter head, there is itself a restriction. I can't set off speculative loss from normal business income. I cannot. Look at the table. Don't get confused unnecessarily. I cannot set off speculative loss against normal business income. I can set off normal loss from speculative income. Yes or no? All of you. Khushbu, Akshay. Clear? Bouncer. Look at the table. Nothing else. Check here. See, pay attention. What is common bachcho between these three? Tell me, all of you, tell me. What is common between all these three? Loss. Don't tell me loss. Very good, Mansi. You give the answer I expect. Huh? Khushbu bolo. Khushbu. Akshay, tell me. Correct. Yes. Indrajit. Where is Indrajit? The common point is bachcho, these three: normal business, specified business, speculative business. Okay, all three will be bachcho treated in the same head of income. Understood? But in house property we had no categories. What categories we had? Let out, deemed to be let out, self-occupied. We had na. In house property bachcho, what we saw, we can adjust within each other, no problem at all. In PGBP, you have these three. Within PGBP, you have three categories. Okay, everybody? And speculative and specified, is it okay now? Speculative and specified are special types of business income. Okay? So even their loss is also special. Their loss is also special. Means what? Just simply understand one point of view, just keep that one point of view. Speculative loss bachcho can be adjusted against speculative income. Just like specified business loss bachcho can be adjusted only against specified business income. What did I say? I'll repeat. Speculative loss can be adjusted against speculative income only, and specified business loss बच्चों can be adjusted against specified business only. Clear? So let me ask you a simple thing. Can I adjust speculative loss from specified business income? No. Can I adjust speculative loss from normal business income? Also no. Clear? Fine. Same thing बच्चों, same logic I'll use. What? This will also get over. Specified business loss can be adjusted against specified business income only. So specified business loss बच्चों, can I adjust against speculative income? No. Can I adjust it the same against normal business income? No. Clear? Fine. Okay. Normal business income can be set off anywhere in the same head of income. Normal business income, loss. Normal business loss can be adjusted against anybody in the same head of income. Are you getting my point? Nitin, now? All of you okay? So normal business loss, I am saying income, loss can be set off against speculative income. Yes. Can be set off against specified business income. Yes. Understood all of you, or no? How am I deciding that? Because it is given here, nothing else. I am not making my own story. Look at this table. That's it. Within the same head of income. Got it now, Nitin, Akshay, Indrajit, Khushbu, all okay? So let me ask you one last time. We'll just put the statement last time. Speculative business loss can be set off against normal business loss, normal business income बच्चों? No. Any business income मतलब माने क्या? Any business means what? Any other normal business. Let us say I told you cotton and steel, or paint business, or in IT business, or profession, है ना? All the same assessee by the way. I hope other businesses. I have a restaurant, I have a real estate business, I have a club, I have a academy, I have a yoga gym and all of that centers. Same. Ganja company is saying, correct Indrajit? Buying and selling of, correct? Okay? Okay, all of you? So speculative loss बच्चों I cannot adjust against normal business income. But normal बच्चों business income, speculative loss I cannot adjust against normal business income. But normal business loss बच्चों I can adjust against speculative income. Yes or no, all of you? Fine, everybody? So now understand, these two are first two बच्चों are special types of incomes as well as losses. So they have a restriction on setting off or no? They have a restriction. They have a restriction in the same head of income or no? They have a restriction on the same head of income. Head of income, I am talking about PGBP. Correct? So they are not allowed. Speculative loss is not even allowed to go bichara to even normal business income. Speculative loss bachcho can't even go to normal business income within the same family, within the same head of income. Yes or no? So there is no scope to go bachcho outside the head of income. Are you getting my point or no? There is no scope to even bachcho go outside the head of income. Clear, everybody? Who specially only right now? Speculative business loss and specified business loss. Arey haan, tell me. Clear all of you? Bolo. Pakka? Akshay, okay? Fine. Then, speculative loss can be carried forward only for 4 years. Speculative. But specified बच्चों indefinitely. Clear till you? Special business loss is going to be very heavy loss, bachcho. Why? If you remember, why, bachcho, it is going to be very, very heavy loss? Tell me. Why it will be a very heavy loss for specified business income or specified business, bachcho? Because we also allow capital expenditure as deduction, na? Remember or no? We directly take the deduction, na, of capital expenditure. So it is a very big expenditure. Yes, clear, all of you? Understood, all of you? Tell me. There was a big list, no? There was a big list of specified businesses: warehousing, storage, hospitals, hotels. For example, if I tell her gave you big expenditure, means building, but your entire capital expenditure was allowed as deduction, by the way. So it becomes a big expenditure. है ना बच्चों? Clear till here? Then, so special business बच्चों loss will be carried forward indefinitely. Then, ROI filing बच्चों has to be done within due date, so it is compulsory. Okay, should be done within the due date for it able to be carried forward. And look at this also. In the current year itself, there was a case. In the current year itself, there was a restriction that you can't set off with anybody else. So even in the subsequent year, same bachcho, what you can say, condition that you can set up only against the same nature of income. The speculative loss only against speculative income, specified business loss bachcho only against specified income, business income. Correct? Got it? And same thing bachcho, that same business need not be continued for it to be carried forward or set off. Just still everybody? Even if you close down a speculative business or next year you are not doing futures and options, that is still okay. If you have incurred loss, you can set off against any other. You cannot bachcho, you cannot set off, no? Either bachcho, you are not allowed to set off against any other business income also. है ना बच्चों? ठीक है? All of you? Done everybody? I was doing future and options of shares. Later on bachcho, I do future and options of actually commodities. Okay? So as long as it is speculative, I can bachcho, what? Do the setting off. Okay? Can we go ahead, everybody? Have you heard about forex trading also? Forex trading, just for your time pass, you can later on Google also or YouTube. Forex trading, okay? Foreign exchange trading, same thing. You're trying to buy dollars, then sell pounds and try to make profits out of each other. Okay, all of you? Done? And one of the last one, read this table, I'll give you 2 minutes. Capital gains. So I've covered bachcho what? Salary, there can be no loss. House property which we have done. Then PGP we have done. PGP normal, speculative as well as specialty we have done. Okay. So one of the most important now remaining is capital gain. So read this table.
Recording stopped.
Done? Okay.
Recording in progress.
74. Losses under capital gains. Understand, okay? Everybody please understand. Losses under capital gains. Again, you can have long term or short term. है ना? So understand. Inter-source, that means बच्चों source, they are saying inter-source. That means within intra head of income, they should have used the word intra head of income. Okay, no problem. Short term capital loss. It can be set up against short term as well as long term capital gains. Okay. STCL. Set off in the subsequent years matlab means what? Subsequent set off in the next years, future years. Whatever loss you had carried forward. So carried forward, loss. So in the later years means what? Subsequent years. It can be set up against STCL, but can be set up against STCG as well as LTCG. However, LTCL bachcho can be set up only against LTCG. Okay. You have big brother and small brother. The small brother bachcho will always go to big brother. The big brother will not go to small brother. Yes, everybody? The small can go to small or big. But big bachcho will not come down to small. Clear? One of the other important one. Check here. Interhead. That means bachcho capital losses, either STCL or LTCL, cannot go to other heads of income. The reason being, it is a capital loss and all the other 4 heads of income are revenue incomes. You can't reduce capital loss from revenue income. Understood, everybody? So capital loss against PGBP, IOS, CG, HP, salary are not possible only. Okay? Not possible. Why? Because it is a capital loss that you can't reduce from the revenue losses. Revenue income बच्चों, ठीक है? Carry forward how many years? 8 years. ROI filing due date to be filed बच्चों for carry forward? Yes, required for both the cases. What about the set off in the future years? Same logic, same logic. Still same thing, rules applicable. What? Short term will go to short term or long term, but long term बच्चों will go only to long term. अरे हाँ, पक्का? Done, everybody? Done? We'll do one question, bachcho. Simple question at least. Question number 4. Question number 4. Ready? Mr. B. A resident individual furnishes the following details for PY 22-23. Income from salary, these are all computed figures. HP, loss. Income from speculative, income from business, non-speculative. When they say non-speculative means what will you take it as? Very good, Mansi. Khushbu, Akshay, Indrajit, Nitin. If they say non-speculative means what, bachcho? What will you take it as? We'll take it as normal, business, loss. है ना? Normal, correct? Here they are using the word bachcho income, but look at the figure. It is in brackets. है ना? So be careful. Then there is speculative business loss. है ना? Short term gains they are writing, but again it is a loss. Everything is loss only, my goodness. And long term capital gains. Yes, till here. What is the total income chargeable to tax for AY 23-24? See, now in these kind of questions, one of the most important things that becomes is to find out which all losses will be carried forward for how many years and the amount of the same. That becomes very important. That one single table or the conclusion you are in your notes, in the notes will decide whether your entire answer was correct or wrong. Got it clear, all of you? Yes? चलो राइट डाउन. Question number 4. Again, remember we make a small table, income and losses. There are lots of losses right now, but that is still okay. We'll do it. Loss oblique income. Like I said, this table is not compulsory for examination. It is for your understanding and quick calculations. It becomes easy. Income from salary. So your salary. Then HP loss. Then normal business loss. Then speculative loss. Now STCL, I'm writing STCL, and you have LTCG. Correct till your income and losses. Okay. Tell me HP loss. Yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes. HP loss. Why? HP loss बच्चों can go anywhere. Please look from the loss point of view. Look from the loss point of view. Yes or no, everybody? अरे हाँ. Which section बच्चों I took help of? 71B ना. HP loss can be adjusted against any other head of income. Clear till here? अच्छा. Normal business salary. No. Apart from salary, it is allowed to set off everywhere. Apart from salary, normal business loss can be set off anywhere. Arey haan, tell me. Okay? Normal business loss bachcho can be set off anywhere. Yes, Nitin, no problem. Okay? Any head except salary. Okay, come back to our notebook, sorry. Speculative bachcho, only speculative income. Arey haan, so no. It can't even go bichara outside the head of income. है ना? कर ले लियो. STCL salary. Capital losses bachcho do not go outside the head of income, but short bachcho goes to long. Once you have this table in front of you, it becomes very easy for you to do the calculations. है ना? Right? So write down. Computation of total income. For AY 23-24, है ना? Particulars rupees. Fine, everybody? Look at the income. First, obviously, I'm going to focus on the income, है ना? So, income from salaries. So, even if it may look like a lengthy question, calculations are hardly 4 lines. Income from salaries, bachcho, is how much? 45,000. Who can adjust, bachcho? Loss, HP loss. 24,000, na? I cannot adjust बच्चों anything else from salary, है ना? 34, 44, 21,000. Okay. Then, which other income I have? LTCG. Income from capital gains. So I'm writing बच्चों LTCG. The income is 19,019. And what it can allow बच्चों? STCL, short term बच्चों is allowed. Short term capital loss. But it is 25,000, but I'll take बच्चों only, obviously, 19,000. Now comes the important part. To mention a proper table, which all our losses will be carried forward and for how many years. Okay, write down. Important. Losses to be carried forward. First one. Always look at the question. Always, for at least for this chapter. Income from salary covered. HP loss did absorb fully. Yes. Then you have what's a normal business loss. Rupees how much? 22,000. And how many years? 8 years. Correct now? I'm writing here rupees and years. 8 years. Next 8 years, है ना? Then speculative loss. How much? 4,000. How many years? 4 indefinitely or 8 or not allowed? Correct, Mansi. Okay, it is what, bachcho? 4. And third, look at the question again. STCL. How much, bachcho, will carry forward? Simple question I'm asking you, very simple questions. Amount. Correct, Mansi. Others, Akshay, how much? Kushbu, Indrajit. Correct, 6,000. Understood, Kushbu, Indrajit? Correct. How? We had loss of 25,000, but from we have set off 19,000. STCL बच्चों for 8 years. Yes, चलिए. This table बच्चों has to be prepared. Yes, चलिए.
Recording stopped.
You want a break or should we continue? Correct, Indrajit, 6,000 for 8 years, correct. ठीक है, okay.
Recording in progress.
Chalo, let's go ahead, everybody. Now, if you remember specified business, please understand, okay, pay attention. Over here, do you remember we had done already in PGPP, okay? What is very special about 73A? Specified business income can be set off against specified business specified business loss can be set off against specified business income. In the little bit wait. Okay, specified business loss can be set off against specified business income, but let me write a number only here or some name, A and B. Okay, this is what bachcho food grain, if you remember, and let us say this was sugar, and there was a warehousing of food grain and there was warehousing of sugar also, no? Everybody clear till here? But let us say, I think I had given you example. See, both are 3580 specified business. Okay, both are 3580 specified business, but deduction was allowed for business A, food grain, and here but deduction was not allowed. Why? Even if both were specified business, in one of the business but deduction was allowed, in another business the deduction was not allowed. Let us say the sugar business was old. Old means what? Before 3580 has come into picture. Do you remember 2009, 10 something we had done those cases? Are हाँ या ना? Okay, till here. What is common, bachcho? There are two businesses minimum. Both of them are specified business. Eligible, and they are 3580 business. But only let us say one of them is allowed to take deduction, the other is not allowed to take deduction. The question was, and we have already covered this, so answer: can I set off loss from business A against profit from business B? Okay, Mansi, Kushbu, Indrajit, Akshay, if you remember. Allowed or not allowed? Indrajit, Akshay, Kushbu. It is allowed, bachcho. It is allowed. Okay, all of you? This we had written, or we had done that time also. Or let me just see if I have again here somewhere. I'll give you 2 minutes. Read this part, this table. Read.
Recording stopped.
Any other specified, Indrajit, not just any other business, but any other specified only. Done? हो गया?
Recording in progress.
Understand. 73A. The loss of an assessee claiming deduction of 3580 in respect of a specified business can be set off against profit of another specified business only, irrespective whether the latter means the other one. If at all, bachcho, I give a name here, A, business A. Okay, 3580, yes. And deduction also, yes. And another specified business, bachcho, let us say, let me give the name here B, business B. Is it 3580 business? Yes. Specified business it is, but it is not eligible for deduction. Let us say, okay. So as an still bachcho, it is, what are they saying? Can be set off. It is still bachcho can be set off, okay. An assessee can therefore set off the losses of a hospital or hotel which begins to operate after 1st April 10, which is eligible for 35 deduction against profit of an existing business of operating hospital with at least 100 patients of beds or 2-star above category, even if it is not eligible for 3580 deduction. So two businesses bachcho, both of them are specified, but one is claiming deduction, the other can't claim. Still, loss from this business can be set off against specified business income of the other one, even if you're not claiming deduction. Do you understand or no? So write down. I'll just give you in writing for the last time. I had already given you last PGP also, but write down. Loss from specified business. Eligible for deduction under section 3580 can be set off against another specified business even if not eligible for 35 AD deduction. Take everybody. Even if not eligible for 35 AD deduction. ठीक है ना? I'll give you a small example. Let us say I think I have covered this, but let us say bachcho I have a Chennai hotel, 3-star. I started bachcho that in 2018 start. Okay. Take it clear? Just pay attention. Is it a specified business? Yes. And bachcho its deduction will be allowed under 35 AD also, yes. And bachcho still, an assessee also has Delhi hotel. Same assessee bachcho has a hotel in Delhi. Again a 3-star. But bachcho just started in 2005. That means when did it start? It started bachcho even before 35 AD reduction came into picture. Yes, still here? Now what does 35 AD say? 2-star and above or something, I think, whatever. 2-star and above, whatever, started in after that particular date, 1/4/2010 something. Okay, everybody, let me make it as 4-star hotel, doesn't matter. Okay. See, it is a specified business under 35 AD, but deduction will not be allowed. Clear till here? All of you okay till here? Tell me. So even if there is a loss, and here we have income, tell me, allowed or not allowed? Set off allowed now? Kushbu, Akshay, Indrajit. Set off allowed. Clear? Write down this example quickly. Write down this example quickly.
Recording stopped.
Done? Okay.
Recording in progress.
Come to question number 7. Question number 7. $11.7. Question number 7, 11.7. ठीक है. Ready everybody? Mr. E has furnished his details for the AY 23-24 as under. Okay. Income from salaries, speculation business income, speculation business, sorry, this is non-speculation. So normal business loss, short-term capital gain, long-term capital gain of AY, make the changes 18-19. AY 18-19. Winning from lotteries. Okay. Can बच्चों winning from lotteries is iOS है ना? What is the taxable income of Mr. E? Okay. So before we proceed, बच्चों, just right now have a look at the casual money also. Come to again this point 11.4, this page. Okay. 11.4. Ready? So check here. Gambling, card games, loss, if at all loss. You had a loss in gambling or you had a loss in card games is a dead loss. Means as good as that loss does not exist. Means what? That loss cannot be adjusted against any other income, even if there is a gambling income. And it, but obviously, since it cannot be set off also in the current year with anybody else, it will also not be carried forward. It is a casual loss, casual income loss. है ना? So it is a dead loss. That is, such loss cannot be set off and neither carried forward. Also, understand, important now, one more important. Also, income from gambling, betting or card games cannot be utilized to set off any other losses. Means what? If you have this income, no other loss we can set off against this income also. Let it be house property loss or a PGBP loss. Clear? Okay, everybody? So if there is a loss from this gambling, betting, dead loss, if it is an income, it becomes fully taxable. You cannot reduce anything from that income. Clear all of you? चलेगा ना? Understood? चलो, so come back to question number 7. Right now. Loss, income. What the income I have? बच्चों, salaries, speculation income, speculation business income. ठीक है? Then normal business loss. It is non-speculation, so normal business loss. ठीक है? Loss. Short-term capital gain. Long-term capital loss, LTCL. It belongs to बच्चों AY. 18-19 AY. And lottery income. ये चलिए सिंपल डिले बच्चों, फाइन. हाँ इंद्रजीत, फॉर लॉटरी, करेक्ट. Normal business loss, can we set up against salary? Yes or no? No. Speculative income, sorry, normal loss against speculative income. Correct. Against STCG. Also yes. but the normal business loss can also go outside other heads of income, na, for against other heads of income except salary. Lottery income, but no. It is not a problem of normal business loss, it is a problem of lottery income. Lottery income bachcho cannot reduce any other losses. Understood? LTCL goes only against LTCG, and we right now don't have bachcho LTCG. So everywhere bachcho it is no. Understood here everybody? Write down. Question number 7. The computation of total income. Computation of total income of Mr. E. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Ready? What incomes do I see? I'll focus obviously on income बच्चों. चलेगा? Income from salaries. Can I directly write it in outer column because there is no adjustment to be done? Outer column directly बच्चों. How much was that income? 1,50,000. ठीक है ना? Then speculative बच्चों business income. As it is बच्चों it allows only normal business. हाँ ना? Correct? See, understand. You might think we can first write STCG, short term capital gain, and then reduce normal business loss. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. I can take STCG, and from that I can also reduce normal business loss. Agreed? But we have to do some rules, some more rules pending. Or let us also use common sense. What priority bachcho first we give? We first bachcho prioritize in the same head of income. Understood or no? We prioritize bachcho first in the same head of income. Clear? Arey haan. Tell me. So that is the reason first bachcho I'll reduce normal business loss from speculative income. Okay? And if there is a balance, then I will go to STCG. So first bachcho speculative income. $60,000, right, everybody? 60,000. Right, Elio? Can I reduce by normal business loss? Yes, so less normal business loss. $40,000. Am I allowed to reduce anything else? No. 20,000. Okay, balance. Clear till here, all of you? Because nothing else allowed na, from speculation income. Then I go to other heads of income, short-term capital gain. Pay attention. Did I absorb entirely normal business loss? Yes. Are you getting my point, everybody? So since it is now, what I am trying to tell you here is normal business loss itself is now no more available. Na? It is not there. Clear till here, all of you? So can I take directly short-term capital gain in the outer column? Did you understand? Short-term capital gain. How much, bachcho? 80,000. And fourth one, income from other sources, that is your lottery winnings. Hai na? Clear? That will directly go under your outer column. Lottery winnings बच्चों 20,000. अरे हाँ, total income 1, 2.5, 270. Notes. Losses to be carried forward. Okay, so loss amount and years. Look at the question again. Always look at the question. That is the best thing to always confirm whether have we covered all the losses or no. Have we covered what's normal business loss? 40,000? Yes. So there is only one loss, which one? LTCL. Yeah? And that LTCL was of AY 1819. We cannot adjust anything in the current, so enter 30,000. Now what's in totality? It is 8 years. Are haan ya na, everybody? So I want you to write down 1819 AY na. The loss belongs to AY 1819. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. Tell me, did you get the same numbers AY wise? All of you tell me. 1819, correct? 19. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28. Correct. अरे हाँ या ना कंफर्म वंस अक्षय खुशबू मानसी इंद्रजीत ठीक है good. If they are written AY, that's why also I'm also writing AY, that's nothing else. Okay, we'll go ahead everybody. $27. See, the loss belongs to AY. I'm writing AY, huh? So I'm writing everything AY only. And so that's when the answer also I'm writing AY. Did you write as per PY? PY 26, 27. Question number 5. Question number 5. Ready? During the year 21-22. Sorry, 22, 23, no? PY. Mr. C has the following income as well as brought forward losses. Short-term capital gains on sale of shares, LTCL from AY 1819, LTCL, STCL, short-term capital loss from AY 2021, and LTCG. Okay. What is the capital gain taxable in the hands of Mr. C for AY 23-24? Ready? Again, not a very big or tough question. Write down. So loss and income here will show. STCG we have बच्चों current year है ना? And also if I look at the question, I have long term capital gain of the current year 75,000. So I'm writing here also that's income. LTCG. Now you have LTCL belonging to AY 18-19. Okay, make that change. Okay, and also you have STCL, short term capital loss, belonging to AY 2021. Alright, clear? Comment who all are there on YouTube. Comment Indrajit and who else? Yes, clear everybody? LTCL, bacho, tell me LTCL. Does it go to STCG? No. And LTCL of AY 18-19, will it be allowed in the current year against LTCG? For that we simply have to check bacho whether it is within 8 years or no. Simple. Within 8 years or no. So obviously bacho AY 23-24 which we are doing is within 8 years of AY 18-19. Are you understanding, Akshay, Kushbu, Indrajit? So current year AY 23-24 is within 8 years of AY 18-19. So that's why bacho I am writing here yes. Clear till here? Short term goes against short term. Yes. Arihana, and again is it within 8 years? Yes. And does it go under against long term also or no? Yes. Same rule of the current year which is also applicable in the future years also. Okay. Yes. Because they are doing within the same heads of income. Clear or no? Are haan. So let's write down computation of total income. For AY 23-24. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Okay, all of you? It will not be a big question, hardly 4 lines. Ready? Now understand, pay attention. Now what want to write first, STCG or LTCG, because both of them are in the same head of income. Okay, understand. So just pay a little attention here now. Because if I write bacho long term capital gain first, hai na? Everybody, all of you. So obviously I am allowed to reduce both LTCL as well as STCL, no doubt about it. Yes. If I write short term capital gain, only short term capital loss can be reduced. That I agree. Okay. See, this chapter overall, or whenever you have these questions, the point of view is very important. Our point of view or our intention is what? To set off the losses or no? As much as possible. Yes, clear all of you? To set off the losses as much as possible and as early as possible. So, look at the losses, LTCL or STCL, and tell me bacho, where is there some restriction? In which loss there is some restriction? That is bacho restriction of LTCL. LTCL. Are you getting my point, all of you? Why? Because it can be set up only against LTCG. That means, just try to understand, if at all in the current year I don't set up LTCL, what will happen? It will again be carried forward. If at all in the current year I don't set up LTCL, है ना? What will happen, बच्चों? Or let us say I give priority to STCL. Are you getting my point or no? See, LTCG बच्चों can absorb who? LTCL as well as STCL. अरे हाँ या ना? But if I give priority to STCL, what will happen? LTCL बच्चों will be carried forward. Possible. And in the next year, there is no guarantee there will be LTCG or no. Are you getting my point? So our point of view should be very good, or approach should be that I should give priority to that loss which has a restriction or a limited number of years. And already another point of view, bachcho, is what? Check. LTCL is a little bit older than STCL. That's it. So we'll give priority to the earlier losses also. Okay? So this will make a difference in your answer from person to person, but you have to obviously give the best answer possible. Hai na? Clear from the assessee point of view. So first one we'll write is what? LTCG. Okay? LTCG. How much I had with 75,000 inner column? Less carried forward. LTCL. It was 96,000, but I'll set up only 75. Yes, still here? AY was which one? AY 1819. Yes, still here, all of you? Second. STCG. How much I have? 1,50,000. Can I set up the balance loss here of LTCL? Not possible. LTCL doesn't go towards STCG. है कि नहीं खुशबू? Akshay, good Mansi, Indrajit, correct earlier. So I can't. So forget that. So that whatever LTCL is remaining, that will be carried forward. Okay, fine. Oi. Huh. Screen is visible. Yeah. Hold on.
Recording stopped.
Just a minute. ठीक है. Just a minute.
Recording in progress.
So what will I say, बच्चों? Less carried forward STCL ना बच्चों? It belongs to which year? It belongs to which year? AY 2021. How much? 37,000, right, Ilya? Can you reduce anything else, बच्चों? Nothing. है ना? How much is this? 113, ना? Fine. That will be my total income. Note. Ready? So I'll just write on one point because only one loss is remaining. LTCL. How much loss you had? 96,000. Out of that you adjusted to 75,000. Correct? 85, 95, 21,000. Will be carried forward till AY. Again, it is of 1819. I think we have done that only, na? 1819 only we have done, na? Correct. AY 2728. AY. Is it right, bachcho? Just confirm once. Good. If it is AY, write please AY, don't get confused. If you get confused with AY, convert it into PY and write PY. That is also okay. 10 minutes break you want?
Recording stopped.
Because I'll be taking till 140 ऑलमोस्ट. ठीक है भाई, 10 मिनट का ब्रेक ले लो. 12:45 को आ जाओ. चलो, चलेगा? इंद्रजीत, मानसी, अक्षय, टेक 10 minutes ब्रेक. All right. हो गए सब लोग आगे? हो गए सब लोग आगे? तो कौन बचा है? बढ़े ना आगे? अरे आए क्या सब लोग? कमेंट करो फटाफट। हिंदू ओ हिंदू, so let's go it.
Recording in progress.
Okay, we'll do one more concept, one of the last concept, not one of the last but ठीक है, almost. Okay, fine. Check here. Unabsorbed depreciation, same thing. What is बच्चों unabsorbed depreciation? The effect of depreciation could not be given. Why? बच्चों why? In case there is a loss in the, in case there is some loss in the current year. Okay, everybody? If there is a loss in the current year, fine. So that is called as what? बच्चों unabsorbed depreciation. ठीक है everybody? Family planning expenditure, that is allowed as amortization, if you remember, allowed as an expenditure, है ना? Scientific research expenditure, these are all बच्चों your big expenditure. Okay, so it can be set off against any business income. Same thing, check here. Same like normal business loss, है ना? It can be set off against other heads of income, yes, or except salary. Especially, I think you should always remember this part. Unabsorbed depreciation will be given to you. Okay. However, it can be carried forward indefinitely. Remaining things are correct. Same, yes. ROI need not be filed within due date of need not be filed. Yes, need not be filed within due date. To carry forward what? Unabsorbed depreciation or unabsorbed your scientific research or family expenditure. In the subsequent years, it can be set off against again any head of income. But again, even except salary. We are talking about mainly correct unabsorbed depreciation. Understood? Everybody? So it can be set up against other incomes also, even in the subsequent, that is future years. And continued business required? Not required. Just in case you want to set off in the future also. Okay. So even if that business is closed, to whom this depreciation belongs, still you can set off against other incomes also. Okay. Fine. Next one. 74A3. Losses from running or maintaining racehorses. Losses from running or maintaining racehorses. Okay, understand? Are we talking about horse racing betting income? Are we talking about horse racing betting income or no? All of you answer. It is income from other sources, correct, Indrajit? We are talking about horse racing betting income, Akshay. Answer is no. We are not talking about horse racing betting income. There are two types of income बच्चों in horse racing. One, for example, like you and me. We get बच्चों income from horse racing through betting, pure betting. Pure betting, understand? There can be loss in betting also, no? I have done the betting on a particular horse and that horse has not won. I spent rupees 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, whatever bachcho. Correct liyo? Or I may have proper income from betting. I spent 1,000 on a particular horse and it gave me 1 lakh rupees. Correct liyo? This is betting. You might have seen that bachcho dog fight, that hen, cock, whatever fight, horse racing is there, bull fight, whatever it can be. Okay, everybody? So income or loss, murga fight, correct. Income or loss, but from betting. Achha. Okay, everybody till here? But here, bachu, this income or loss, we are discussing from running. Look at the wording, running racehorses. When you do the betting, are you on the horse? Bachu. Huh? Or do you even care about that horse actually? Huh? You don't even know his name, its age and all of that, okay? Everybody? Do you maintain that horse? No. What are we discussing here? Running or maintaining resources, bacho. Which person actually we are talking about? Who is the assessee? The assessee is, bacho, the race horse owner. What did I say? The assessee, not jockey, re baba. Haan, theek hai. Jockey also gets salary, theek hai. The jockey is, bacho, the one who rides the horse. Okay, fine. Okay. We are talking of the assessee who actually owns or maintains the racehorse or is in the business of running of racehorses. Yes, Ilya, all of you? Got it? Did you understand these two type of persons? Alag, different. The one who is betting and the one who actually runs or owns the racehorses. Okay, everybody? I'll go ahead. Check. So, we are talking of business. Please don't forget we are talking of business, not just iOS. Not just gambling or betting income. So, the loss from such business. Now, how can you have loss? Horse maintenance, bacho. Participation fees. Betting, whatever he might have done. But no income won. Yes or no? No sponsorship also, let us say. Hai ki nahi, bacho? No share from the tickets also. You are doing so much of bad performance. Hai na? So losses from running or maintaining racehorses. It can be set up only against income from such business only. Racehorse. Clear? Other heads of income, no scope only. Okay? Then it can be carried forward for 4 years. ROI should be filed within ROI due date. Okay? It can be set up only against income from such business only again in future, in the next year or subsequent years also. Same law. However, the only difference is this. It is required to continue the business in case you want to set off in future. That means the racehorse business should be continued in future. It should be alive. It should be existing. If at all you want to set off that, carried forward losses in future. Fine till all of you? Yes? Yeah, everybody okay till here? Check. Pay attention. I have given a star mark here. Resources. Check. Loss is incurred. If an assessee earns no stake, stake means money, prize money, or so the stake money earned is less than the expenditure incurred. The horse is bachu eating food of rupees 10,000. Okay, horse. And bachu you won only 1,000 rupees from his whatever running or racing or the share in the tickets, etc. I hope you know, na, in IPL same thing happens. The owner of the team bachu gets share in gets share in the tickets, etc. Correct, everybody? Even if they don't win the match, okay, or even if they don't win the finals, okay. Can I go ahead, everybody? This much I hope you understood. So read this point again, all of you. I'll give you again 2 minutes. Read on your own. Come on.
Recording stopped.
Done till all of you?
Recording in progress.
Loss from running or maintaining resources means what? You can be given this details in the question, that's why you should know. Losses incurred by the assessee from activity from owning and resources means revenue expenditure incurred by the assessee is wholly and exclusively for purpose of maintaining resources. है ना? If no stake money is won, that means that horse came last or second last or whatever, but no money won, and all the entire expenditure only on the horse. So no income, entire expenditure, that is bachcho loss. Or the stake money won minus revenue expenditure for the purpose of maintaining the horses, if at all the stake money is won. You won bachcho 100 rupees, but you spent 1000 rupees. So there is obviously a loss of 900. Understood earlier? Stake money means the gross amount of money received, the gross amount of prize money received on a racehorse or race horses by the owner thereof on account of the horse or horses or any one or more of the horses winning or being placed second or any other lower position in the race in the horses. Understood earlier? Depending on the tournament, they may say okay. They may say बच्चों that okay, first 5 horses will give the money, है ना बच्चों? Clear earlier? So depending on case to case. Understood? Fine earlier, everybody? Can we go ahead? So let's do some questions. Question number 6. Come to question number 6. Ready? So write in the notebook 10.7. Ready, all of you? Mr. D has the following income for the year 22-23. Income from activity of owning and maintaining resources 75,000. Income from textile business, what will you take it as? Normal business income. Then brought forward textile business loss of some earlier years, we don't know. Okay. And lastly, brought forward loss from activity of owning and maintaining resources relating to the year AY 19-20. Okay, I have just changed the years. 96,000. Ready everybody? What is the taxable income in the hands of Mr. D for AY 23-24? Ready? All of you okay till here? Let's go ahead. Chalo, write down. Question number 6. Loss and income, है ना? I'll just write down बच्चों horse racing business चलेगा? Horse racing business. Then normal business income. Income from textile means what बच्चों? Normal business income. Okay everybody? Then you have brought forward normal business loss. Fine. And brought forward race horse business loss. I'll just write down the AY. AY is 1920. Finally here, only 4 items na? In totality we have. Done till here all of you? Brought forward normal business loss. It can be set up only बच्चों against normal business income. It can be set up against speculative or specified, yes, but बच्चों horse racing business, no. It is a special type of income. Okay, Delia? So this will not be allowed. Fine, Delia, all of you. And brought forward race horsing business loss cannot be set up against बच्चों normal business income, correct? It can be set up against horse racing business, yes, but check the AY. 1920, na? So 21, 22, 23, 24. AY 23, 24. Allowed or not allowed? Yes. That means what, bachcho? In fact, what am I trying to tell you here? The current year is the last year. Are haan ya na? The current year is the last year in which you can set it off. Okay, till there, everybody? Fine. Khushbu okay? Akshay understood? Indrajit? So, computation off. For AY 23-24, particulars rupees. Fine, all of you? Income which I have. You take any, does not matter, because they can set up only their own income. है ना बच्चों? So normal business, textile business income. Is how much? Current year 85,000. Less. Brought forward textile business loss. How much बच्चों? 50,000. Right, Ilya? Balance now 35,000. Yes, Ilya? Second, your horse race income है ना? How much बच्चे income it is? 75,000 less brought forward horse race business loss. That loss is bachcha how much rupees? 96, but I'll set up only 75. Yes, still here. Total income 35,000. है ना? Finally, all of you, notes. Then should I go ahead, everybody? How much loss we could not absorb? 21,000 again. अरे हाँ. Correct, इंद्रजीत, अक्षय, मानसी, खुशबू. Correct, मानसी. Others, tell me, all of you, till which year will carry forward now? Tell me, all of you. Okay, Indrajit, Khushbu, Akshay. Horse race business loss for how many years now? We'll carry forward. Type quickly. Akshay, Khushbu. Beta, that loss is already of AY 1920, which you are setting off in the current year, है ना? Current year is AY 23-24, है ना? So 1920, that means 21, 22, 23, 24. AY 23-24 beta. If you are confused, always convert in PY and compare PY to PY. No beta. AY to AY. The loss belongs to AY 1920. So 2021, 21-22, 22-23 and 23-24 AY. Don't forget AY. I'm comparing AY to AY. Yes? Achha, if confused, okay? Just if confused. Right? PY. AY 1920 is what? PY. 1819. So 1920. I'm writing PY, okay? 1819. So 1920, 2021, 21-22, 22-23. Current year or no? Our current year which we are doing. Understood or no? PY 22-23. So that was our current year, 22-23 PY. And did we set off? Yes. But there is still balance loss. What will you do now? Now, can we carry it forward now? No. Because we can carry forward but only for up to maximum 4 years. हाँ ना. So now even if there is a balance of loss, that loss cannot be carried forward. That बच्चों loss will die. That loss will die means what बच्चों? The loss will lapse. The loss will lapse. Finally, clear everybody? All of you? अरे बोलो. Yes. Write down your notes. Loss of rupees 21,000 will not be carried forward. Will not be carried forward as it is exceeding the condition of 4 years, as it is exceeding the condition of 4 years, such loss shall lapse. Such a loss shall lapse. Done till here? Fine. Now I'll do a little bit better questions, bigger questions, little bit tricky questions. Chalega? All of you? Question number 14. Okay. Question number 14. Ready? Mr. Suhan submits the following details of his income for the AY 23-24. Income from salary computed, loss. Now try to understand, if the words are given to you in theory wise loss, but in rupees it is not given, it is better for you to put that in bracket. Okay? Loss from lettered property 40,000. Income from sugar business, normal business. Sugar business it is. Is it sugar warehousing? Sugar bachcho warehousing goes under specified, correct? अरे हाँ. Loss from iron ore business brought forward from PY 12-13. Short term capital loss, long term capital gain, dividend income iOS, income received from lottery winning, winning from card games. Okay. Agricultural income, okay. LTCG from shares, that is 112A if you remember, 10,000. Okay. Short term capital loss 111A. Okay. Bank interest iOS, fine. Calculate gross total income and losses to be carried forward. Yes? Interesting? Arey haan. Let's do it. Chalo. Question number 14. It will be a big bachcho table, by the way. There are lots of incomes. We will not be writing all the incomes. Whatever is relevant, bachcho will write. Why bachcho relevant? I'll tell you some relevancy here. Pay attention. Can you give me section number? STD paid. Whenever STD paid is given, we will take it as bachcho STD paid. Buying and selling. Very good, Indrajit. Good answer. Tell me, all of you, which income, which section it is taxable under? STD paid means STD paid at buying and selling also, both. Tell me, all of you. Others? 112A. Okay, correct. Now 112A bachcho itself, it is not taxable up to rupees 1 lakh. Correct. So the 10,000, this bachcho amount 10,000 is not relevant to us. Did you understand or no? Not relevant. Because it is exempt up to rupees 1 lakh, by the way. Arey haan. Then agriculture bachcho income again, is it relevant to us? It is exempt at source. So again bachcho not relevant. Okay? Then I will club together, means just for the sake of writing, dividend and bank interest, because it has the same effect. Then I will club these two also. because they are casual income. अरे हाँ, correct. All right. तो चलो let's write down. Loss income. So I'm writing about first salary income, and I have HP loss here. Fine. Then income from sugar business, so that is normal business income. Fine. Then loss from iron ore business brought forward. That business bachcho was discontinued in 12-13 PY. Is there any scope of using it in the current year? Are you understanding? Because even for normal business loss, it goes on up to 8 years only. Or in the like 12-13 na. So 12-13 plus 8 years, 21-22 something, it will get over. 20-21 maybe, whatever it is. 12-13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 2021 बच्चों, PY 2021 was the last year to claim it, gone. So that's why I'm not writing here. Okay, Niraj, good. Then STCL, so it is whatever it is, that is normal STCL, whatever it is, short-term capital loss. LTCG. Then we have IOS. I'm just writing bachcho, IOS, normal IOS, income from other sources, that includes your dividend and bank interest. Agriculture income exempt. That LTCG was already there, but also exempt. We have STCL already taken 111. It does not matter. STCL has same impact. And bank interest done. Fine. Actually, we have STCL. Achha, you have already taken also na STCL then. Done till all of you? Chalega? One income I should write then for your understanding. It is casual income. This one. Which one it is? Betting and lottery. Chalega? Betting and lottery. So HP loss bachcho can add everywhere, yes, except casual income. Agreed or no? HP loss bachcho can be adjusted against any other heads of income also. Every head of income. But obviously casual income does not allow. STCL bachcho will go against STCG or LTCG only. Nobody else. Correct everybody? So, computation of total income. Of Mr. Suhan. ठीक है everybody? Of Suhan for AY. (2024). Particulars rupees. Fine everybody? Particulars rupees. We have so many incomes, है ना? But HP loss bachcho can be adjusted everywhere, but salary can be reduced, na? So let me reduce the salary. Okay, all of you? There's nothing actually great we can do. Income from salaries. ₹3 lakhs, na? Inner column. Less HP loss. How much बच्चों? 40,000. Can we do any other adjustment of salary? No. So salary बच्चों taxable 260. Yes, चलिए 260. Second, normal business income. Which one? That sugar business, no? Normal business income. Again, am I going to set off anything? Bachcho, tell me. I am allowed HP loss, but HP loss I have already absorbed now. HTCL I cannot. So directly, bachcho, I'll write down outer column 50,000. Third, LTCG. अरे हाँ. How much I am taking? 40,000. I hope you're understanding. And less बच्चों STCL. How much? 10,000. Yes, still here, all of you? Oh, my mistake. No, my mistake, बच्चों. HTCL is 10,000, na, by the way? हाँ. No. We have two figures here. This 60. No, LTCG is 40, na? Gain is 40. Correct? Short-term capital losses are 2. Pay attention. Short-term capital losses are 2, बच्चों. 60,000 and 10,000. Is it okay? Everybody check. This 60,000 and this 10,000. है ना? All of you. Now, let me write down here. LTCG was there, na? I reduced बच्चों 10,000 STCL under section 111A. Okay. I have two losses, 60,000 and 10,000. Correct. I am बच्चों reducing first 10,000. Why? Most important question or most important concept. Because that short-term capital loss, okay, everybody. Again, they have restriction or no, bachcho? They have restriction, na? Is it gain? No, it is not a gain. So, chal, theek hai, no problem. 10,000 are reduced. Do I have balance 30,000? Yes. So less. It is not a gain. Sorry. So STCL in bracket bachcho normal. It is a loss, no, bachcho, not income. How much? 30,000 I'll take. है ना? Anything taxable here? Nothing taxable. Clear till here, all of you? See, if it was gain, then obviously I would have reduced first from 111A. If it was gain, why? No logic, Mansi. Sorry. If it was gain, then I would have reduced from 111A gain first. Correct? Because it gets taxed but at 15%. But right now here we have loss. So doesn't matter. Okay? Okay, till all of you? Done. Fourth one. Okay, till here? IOS, income from other sources. What all do you have? Dividend. There was bank interest. Is there any other loss which is still remaining? STCL is still remaining, bachcho, but we cannot adjust against other heads of income. Agreed, na? We can't adjust against other heads of income. Any other loss remaining now? Nothing. Okay? So as it is, bachcho, we'll just take total of them and we'll take it ahead. Then what casual income? What casual income we have? Lottery winnings. And card games. winnings है ना. Write on the figures. 5,000. Bank interest also 5,000. Lottery 50,000 and card games 6,000. Yes, still here? 66. Done? Total income. How much बच्चों? 310. So 376. है ना? All of you okay till here? Write down notes. Loss, rupees and years. Always look at the question. HP loss absorbed. Loss from iron ore bachcho will write down as a note. Short term capital loss bachcho is remaining. Okay, STCL. Rupees 30,000 remaining na. अरे हाँ कर लियो. For total 10 years. Total 8 years. ठीक है everybody? Which area बच्चों? 23, 24 ना? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Is it right? Okay. And second note we'll just go and write down. Iron ore business loss. Has already lapsed since carried forward for more than 8 years. Therefore, no Setoff available. Therefore, no Setoff available. Fine, all of you? Done, everybody? ठीक है. For your homework, बच्चों, read and come the chapter whatever is remaining now. Okay, small parts. I have 4 marks. Small parts I might have again not yet done. Okay, we'll cover that also. But read and come, hardly anything is there. Okay, the chapter is very small, है ना? Especially read disparity of Setoff and section 80. All right, read everything, but be careful over there. All right, चलेगा? That's it for income tax for today. Okay.
Recording stop.